Alright, I look again that why was the audio not playing, and the reason was that this mute audio was pressed, so even though the sound was being played, so now if I play it, that is unmute in the game window when the game starts, and if I do like this, now you can see the audio is being played. So from here we will simply uh, we will move on to our next step, that is that AudioListener.volume is to be adjusted, and for this reason we will simply uh, okay, so this is setting parent, this is on, this is close, and even though this is being pressed, this setting thing, it's not showing up. So to make a quick adjustment, if this button aqua 2, I will call it settings button, instead of button aqua, simply call it settings, and first one would be tap to start, settings, tap to start. Again, these naming conventions are helpful, and when this is pressed, this setting parent set active will be set active. So now when I press setting, this is what it is. Now the thing is that when these meters are adjusted, what we have to do is adjust the audio accordingly, so which is pretty simple. So if I press it here, inside here, these audio meters sci-fi, as you can see, this is the slider and this is the on state changed. So on state changed, we can simply call for game objects here, or the things we want to adjust. For example, if this is tutorial singleton, and right now this is, even though I put it here, even though I gave the I gave the script here directly, but since it is a static script, so so nothing is accessible here, as you can see. So what we will do to address this is simply go on to runner class, this tutorial player movement class. Again, if you want to make a new class to adjust the audio, we can do that as well with the name SettingsUIAdjuster class. Let's do that in fact. So to go here, generic scripts, not the generic, it's not a generic script either. So let's make a new script here. Create, sorry, where did you went? Create mono behavior here, mono behavior script with the name settings UI adjuster, and in the end name tut, so it's for tutorial purposes. And now we will simply double click this here and make a public function here, public void adjust adjust global audio, and then public void adjust global sound, something like this. And here we can access the tutorial singleton individually. So this is audio state, audio state is equal to sorry, tutorial dot singleton global dot instead of audio state, or let's instead of state we can call it audio. Since it varies from 0 to 1, we can set it as audio frequency instead of state, and something like this, music and audio frequency like this. So audio frequency is equal to simply here we can pass the value here. Either we can pass the value or we can give a reference. Both are pretty much both are doable. So what I'm trying to say is, so let's pass a variable in the first step serialized field, and here we will give a value float float audio frequency, and then copy it again this, and this time it would be music frequency. Music frequency and audio frequency, and here we can simply adjust the value here to is equal to audio frequency, and similarly for friends music frequency here is equal to music frequency. And now it's matter of calling these scripts, and before making it before passing its reference, we will where it went, there it is. So here now I will go to runner class. So you can put this here or you can put it on canvas, since the script is related to UI things. So I won't give the runner class here, but you guys, if you want to, you can do that as well. It's pretty much same. So this is our settings UI class, SettingsUIAdjuster, and here by default the value is let's put 0.4 value, since it varies from 0 to 1. And now what we will do is inside setting parent also we will give a reference of this sci-fi slider, and here we can see this is the dot value. So let's get this game object. So either we can get the game object, or we can simply use the power of on value changed. So on value changed, we can put this class setting parent class, and here we can call, this canvas, and here setting UI adjuster, and here we can adjust global state for the first one, and for the second one we will do the same, and we will call this like this, and here it would be adjust global sound. And so, okay, so sound is I think for the sound effects, and audio is for the complete package. So now if we press it will come here and the sound won't be affected yet. But if we give the AudioListener.volume, if we use this, I will explain it in a second what it is equal to tutorial. So our AudioListener.volume will be using this for now. So if I show this what this is, so basically this class means it will look for, it will pause all these sounds or what, or will it will, in case of 0, that is don't play them, or it will simply that is by adjusting the frequency to the given value. So if your value is small, the volume will adjust according. So every time the sound is altered, I will press here something like this: sound global audio frequency altered in settings, something like this here. And now when I play it, so now if I play it, so if everything is fine, the value that should show up is global audio frequency altered in settings, which it did. This it did. So if I clear it, as you can see, that is this value, or this slider automatically adjusts when I change this value, and by default this function should be called, which it does, and it adjusts the volume as well. So if I play the audio, you can see the background audio will be adjusted by this increases, and this should decrease, but it don't. So we will look why this value does not adjust. So if you press here plus sign and audio frequency, which, okay, so the value is yet not been given. If I if I pause the sound here and then I say, what I mean with this is that if I give this value here, floor tab, or not just float, we can simply here, I will show you what we can do is pass the game object or this script, or simply if I pass like this, game object G, save this, and now if I'm here, this is missing because we changed its value. So now this value will ask for a this script. So we'll pass the on game object G, and then inside this G component we will try to find out slider component and its value. So that would be audio frequency is equal to G dot get component slider, dot value. So if everything is right, this value should be changed. That is, if you play it now, the changed value should show up here. So here it asks that the value is not provided. So we will look this in our next tutorial. For now, we can stop this video.